Hey there, this is John with DefensiveDrivingCourse.com with another answer to your Texas defensive driving questions. Number 44, how does defensive driving work in Texas? In Texas, defensive driving can be used to dismiss a ticket once every 12 months or for insurance discount once every 3 years. Texans have been able to avail themselves of these benefits for a long time. How long? Well, I'm not sure exactly, but I took my first driver safety class in high school and as you can tell by looking at me, that's been a minute. While how the class is delivered has changed over the years, the process for getting it done has remained virtually unchanged. The driver safety completion journey most people take looks something like this. Step 1, get a ticket. Step 2, ask the court for permission to take defensive driving. Step 3, pay an administrative fee. Step 4, complete a course. Step 5, wait for a completion certificate. Step 6, return the completion certificate to the court. It could very well be that you've already gotten number 1 out of the way. If you're looking to earn an insurance discount, you can skip ahead to step 4. I cannot overemphasize the importance of step 2. Unless there is some sort of extenuating circumstance, there's nearly a 100% chance that the court will grant your request to take defensive driving. On the other hand, there's also a nearly 100% chance that they will reject your completion certificate if they discover you completed or even signed up for defensive driving before you receive permission. Since the state only allows a driver to dismiss a ticket with defensive driving once every 12 months, requiring permission first is the court's way to minimize the number of people trying to pull a fast one. As for step 3, the fee you'll pay will be far less than the face price of the citation, and even when you add in the cost of the course, you're still ahead. Completing a course has gotten progressively easier over the years. In the early days, the only way to fulfill step 4 was in person. The 6-hour class was often conducted in an obscure location like a room over a bowling alley or in a church basement and was taught by instructors with little to no public speaking acumen. Well, at least that's the way I remember it. Then again, it's been a long time since I was 15. As technology improved, so did the delivery methods of defensive driving. When the VCR became a thing, you could go to the video store and rent a home version of defensive driving. Then in the early 90s, along came this thing they called the internet. This allowed you to take defensive driving at home without having to drop by Blockbuster first. Then comes step 5, waiting for the certificate. Back in the day, completion certificates were required by law to be delivered by U.S. mail, and the state required delivery window was 21 days. That meant that even if you were nearly a month away from the last minute in taking your course, you might still be screwed getting your certificate to the court on time. Fortunately, or should I say finally, the state has caught up with the rest of the world and has recently begun allowing completion certificates to be emailed immediately upon, well, completion of a course.
You've got mail.
About step 6. You would think that people wouldn't have to be reminded to turn in their certificates, but having been in this industry for a while, you would be surprised by how many people miss this. Another thing driving school graduates miss out on is turning in a certificate copy to their insurance company. Just because you got a ticket is no reason for you to miss out on an insurance discount. If you need a defensive driving course, what are you waiting for? Click the link below to get started right away. The longer you shop, the longer it will be before you're finished. If you have more questions and would like to talk to a human, call our helpline at 1-800-581-3997. If you want to keep poking around on the interwebs, I might be seeing you again. Oh yeah, I got answers. Thanks for watching. Glad we could help.